Hi, I'm Alexa Mansour. I'm from The Walking Dead World Beyond, and I am a very proud Latina. After my character was announced, they were so welcoming and so nice, and it just felt like I was joining this extended family. I was a fan when I was like 11, I think the show came out, and I've always been a big horror fanatic and zombies and anything scary.
Dad's in trouble.
We have to help him.
Could die. We could live.
These kids weren't thrown into it. They grew up with everything that was going on. I wish them hope. They have everything to survive. They want to go and explore and see what's out there. They don't want to live in comfort. They think there's more to life than what they're doing. People are going to see the perseverance that kids have and their curiosity and how tough they actually are.
You really think the world's gonna end?
I know it is.
Hope is the definition of teen angst. I mean, she does not care about anything. She makes alcohol. That's how she passes her free time, is finding books in the library and finding ways to make champagne. And she just wants to have fun. She doesn't really have any faith in humanity. So for her, it's like, I might as well do whatever I want right now because who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. She has a really tough exterior, but you'll come to realize that she's like so soft and just such a big baby inside.
I'll do it. I brought us out here.
If I saw a walk or anything, I would genuinely be like, you can stay right there. I'm gonna run the other way, and I'm just gonna hope I don't run into anyone else over there. It was so weird growing up. I mean, Mexico and Egypt could not be more different. I would sneak like pork tacos on the weekends and then like eat nothing but like chicken during the week because my dad was Muslim. It's been kind of tough. I feel like I got typecast for a little while. My first role was Luna Garcia on Law and Order, and she was Hispanic. I had the whole Mexican accent, fresh out of Mexico.
Honey, how old are you?
19,
What year were you born?
96.
Houston, we have a problem.
After that, I never booked any more Latina roles. And I always got told, well, you don't really look like you're Latina. I ended up doing, I think, maybe 4 or 5 roles where I was playing a Middle Eastern girl, always with a very heavy accent.
No one in my village talks English. But I can't wait to be home.
I love the roles. They were really, really challenging to do, but I kind of just wanted to be ambiguous in a way. I didn't want a role that had any labels on where this girl is from based on what she looks like. Like, she could be absolutely anything. And that's why I thought The Walking Dead was so cool, because when I went in, I don't remember them putting any ethnicity or anything. If it wasn't for my mom and my dad just telling me to keep pushing through, I probably would have quit. I was really ready to quit before I got The Walking Dead, because I had been auditioning 3 or 4 times a day, every day. The amount of lines that I had in my brain at one time was crazy. When I switched agencies during quarantine, and they introduced me to a producer that had a home studio, and I would just go over like once or twice a week and we record a whole EP during the pandemic. Now the next single is coming out November 27th, and the whole EP should be out by December. These are songs that I wrote during quarantine about things that I was currently going through. They would play like Lucelli when I was a kid, or Zucchero, just stuff that you wouldn't listen to when you were 13. I think that's why my music has kind of leaned towards like the sadder, more romantic side. La Quinta Estación, I would listen to her and like cry in my bedroom when I was like 14 years old. I loved her music. Shakira was a huge one. I would listen to her day and night. Enrique Iglesias. As for now, Halsey and Banks and Black are 3 of my favorite artists. I was really bullied when I was a kid, and my mom put me into acting lessons to see if maybe I would open up and talk to people and hopefully make new friends. And while it didn't really do that, I realized that I really liked acting. So I figured if people knew who I was with acting, they would be more inclined to get my music. And I can't say it's worked just yet, but I'm hoping that it will in the future. Nothing has ever been handed to anyone in my family. My parents, because the way that they were raised, it was never like, oh, here, you can have whatever you want. You don't have to worry about it. You're just gonna get it. It was like, no, if you want this, you have to work hard for it. You have to do good in school and all this kind of stuff. And I think they instilled this discipline in me and this sense of perseverance that I don't think I would have had their lives been a little bit easier. I just remember growing up, and my grandma has 6 kids. So it was a pretty big family. Everyone would get together, and it was just this giant party of family. It's so nice to have that many people around you, and I think that's really what saved me when I was a kid, just not having very many friends. Yeah, I wouldn't change any of that for the world. I'm so thankful for my mom. I call her every night. I call her like every 10 minutes, actually. She's the one person that I have put her through a lot, and no matter what, she's always stood by my side and defended me in everything and just constantly built me up.